Hi everyone, welcome to this series on Autoencoders. My name is Behzad Sabeti and I'm a member of Pattern Recognition Lab at Ferdous University of Mashhad. In this first video, we'll answer the question, what are autoencoders and why they are useful? So let's dive in. Imagine you have a big, complicated dataset, like a high resolution image or a table with hundreds of columns. Working with this data can be overwhelming. That's where autoencoders come in. Autoencoders are a type of neural network that simplifies data by compressing it into a smaller form and then reconstruct it. Think of them like a compressor for data. But why do we need this? Well, high-dimensional data like images, videos, or text can be hard to analyze, visualize, or even store. Autoencoders helps us by reducing the size of the data while keeping the most important information. For example, they can take a large image, squeeze it into a smaller representation, and then rebuild it almost perfectly. And here in this picture, we are comparing autoencoders versus PCA, or principal component analysis. And as you can see, PCA stores the info, or we can say reduce the dimension of the data linearly, while autoencoders reduce the dimension in a non-linear way. So the next slide. Where are autoencoders used? Autoencoders are super versatile. They are used for tasks like denoising, which is cleaning up noisy data, or anomaly detection, which is finding unusual patterns in data. They've even used in recommendation systems to understand user preferences. And the main thing is dimensionality reduction, which can be used for visualization or analysis. So how do autoencoders work? They have two main parts, the encoder and the decoder. The encoder takes the input data and compresses it into a smaller representation called the latent space, which is here. Then the decoder takes the compressed version and reconstruct the original data. The goal is to make the output as close as possible to the input. So to give you an analogy, we can think of autoencoders like this. Imagine you buy a book and you summarize that that this big book, a book with a lot of pages, to this short summary which you write it yourself, and after that rewrite the original book just by reading your summary. And as your reconstructed version of that book is closer to the original one, you somehow make a better summary or latent space in our analogy. So that's another way to think of autoencoders. And yeah, that's it for this video. And to just summarize, we can say autoencoders are neural networks that compress data and reconstruct it. They are useful for dimensionality reduction, denoising, and more. And in the next video, we'll dive into the architecture and math behind the autoencoders. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next video.